Okay.
I do, however, believe, as I indicated, that between the two of you, you should not have any out-of-pocket expenses.
Okay.
Your daughter wasn't too smart. She's not blameless in this thing. She stayed there. She participated in the frivolity, right?
Yes.
She did put her hands on him.
Yes.
So I don't believe that either one of these two kids entered that arena that day intending that she end up with a broken foot and all that surgery that was required to make her whole again.
Okay.
So, do you want me to enter an order that, Ms. Mosley, you will be responsible for any unreimbursed medical bills as they are presented to you?
Yes.
Good. That's all. We'll prepare an order that the defendant shall be responsible for any unreimbursed medical claims arising out of this incident of August of 2000. Fine. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Parties are
Thank you.
excused. May step out.
Judge Judy will continue in a moment. And on the next Judge Judy, not your average neighbors.
Are there any other neighbors who you have had difficulty with?
Yeah.
What kind of difficulty?
He has pronounced his love for me.
Judge Judy.
It's style and value you'll only find at Jennifer. An Italian leather sofa and chair for just $7.99.
Only from Jennifer Convertibles and Jennifer Leather.
Heart health on your mind? Take Centrum-focused formulas for heart, clinically proven to reduce homocysteine, an emerging risk factor for heart disease. Centrum-focused formulas for heart.
I don't have to vacuum to freshen my carpets. I've got new Carpet Fresh No Vacuum. Foam it on, odors are gone. The carpet's freshened with no vacuuming. New Carpet Fresh No Vacuum.
We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more.
I think Judge Judy was absolutely fair, and I'm glad this is resolved.
Well, I'm happy with her decision. I don't feel that I should have been responsible for the total hospital bill, but the deductibles are okay since it was an accident and he was responsible.
Now, live from WSYX TV, this is News Center on ABC6.
10 months after his brutal assault on a 7-year-old Marion girl, Barry Sada now knows the punishment that awaits him. Good evening, I'm Lorraine Wagner in for Charlene Brown.
I'm Bob Hetherington, and this is News Center. It took 5 hours for the jury to determine that Barry Sada should not get the death penalty for committing a horrible crime. Kidnapping, raping, and murdering 7-year-old Bobby Joe Barry. News Center reporter Mike Rouse spent the day in court. He's live in Marion now. Mike?
Well, Bob, there was some surprise here at the Marion County Courthouse when the jury needed only a few hours to reach its verdict. And when its decision was announced, neither side was happy with the outcome. And that is tonight's big story. Barry Sada will spend the rest of his life behind bars for the rape and murder of 7-year-old Bobby Joe Barry. The verdict does not satisfy Bobby Joe's family. They're disappointed the jury spared Sada's life.
I don't understand, how they can, as brutal as he was to her, one of the most brutal crime I can think of, to do to her that way. I can't understand why they wouldn't,
Where's the justice? There is no justice. None. There was nothing nobody could do.
Marion County's prosecutor pushed for the death penalty based on DNA evidence and fingerprints that linked Sada to the crime.
It's probably one of the most difficult decisions, probably the most difficult decision for a jury to render, and we're not going to second guess that other than just to thank the jury for their service.
Sada did not testify in his own defense and offered no reaction to the verdict.
Can't make a statement right now.
Sada's family is convinced he's innocent, and they plan to appeal.
I know my brother. There's no way he could have done this. Anybody who sees him around children know that there's no way he could have harmed another child, let alone do this terrible, horrific crime.
And I think everyone involved in this case would agree that it was a terrible, horrific crime. A lot of tears were shed in the courtroom today, and Bobby Joe Barry's family say their pain is not eased by the verdict.
Yeah, sad story. Mike, thank you. Sada still has to be officially sentenced by the judge. That could happen as early as next week. The Ohio Supreme Court has set an execution date for J.D. Scott again. Scott is now scheduled to die a week from today. The only way he can be saved save this time is with an order from the U.S. Supreme Court. Scott killed a Cleveland deli owner back in 1983 and avoided execution twice thanks to appeals based on his schizophrenia.
Ohio's newest budget is higher than the last one, but a little too tight for comfort. That's why Governor Bob Taft used his power of line item veto, and that is not making everyone happy. News Center reporter Maria Durant is live at the State House now. Maria, what did the governor have to say?
Well, Lorene, the governor is calling this one of the most challenging and leanest budgets. Now, this year's budget is about $4 billion more than the last budget, which was 2 years ago. And this year's budget focuses primarily on education, which means many departments aren't getting exactly what they wanted. The governor calls it one of the most difficult budgets to balance, but he's proud of it.
Toughest budget in at least 10 years. We had exploding Medicaid costs. We had declining tax revenue estimates, the school funding deadline.
It's a $45 billion 2-year budget, but not everyone's happy with it. Despite some Republican outcry, the governor vetoed the controversial immunity provision, which would have kept key government documents secret and protected legislators and their staff from liability in civil lawsuits.
I felt that I had to veto it. It should be considered by the legislature if they want to take it up in a separate piece of legislation where there could be public hearings.
The governor used his veto pen 49 times, vetoing additional money earmarked for the Department of Child and Family Health Services, the Division of Parks and Recreation, and the County Agricultural Society.
It's a good budget under very tough circumstances without a tax increase.
Now, any of those 49 veto items that the governor did veto, well, I'm told that they can be overridden, but Lorene, I'm also told that that is rare. Back to you.
Maria, thank you. The budget includes $1.4 billion for grades K through 12 education, and that's why things are so tight tonight. The governor hopes this helps meet the Supreme Court ruling to make school funding constitutional. Ohio's state motto, "With God, all things are possible," will stand. The ACLU has decided not to appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court. Ohio is the only state that directly quotes a Bible verse, but it is not the only state to have a motto referring to God. The ACLU had said the motto was an endorsement of Christianity. Back in March, a court in Cincinnati ruled the motto is constitutional.
The tragic death of a mother of two in Genoa Township is getting a lot of attention, but so far, no one's been charged. The death of 39-year-old Lisa Gross is a true murder mystery. Reporter Carol Looper joins us now with the latest on the investigation. Carol?
Well, Bob, Lisa Gross was found dead in the bathtub of her upscale Genoa Township home. Her 11-year-old daughter found her mother's body. She was the victim of a murder in broad daylight, and today, a search for evidence. Divers from the Delaware County Sheriff's Department spent the day in the water. Their detectives are heading up this murder investigation, and divers are checking here because it's a short 2 blocks away from the murder scene.
It's a methodical investigation, trying to cover all our bases, and it's far, far from being over.
Investigators have been working on this murder case every single day. Did they get a tip that there was some evidence in the water?
No real tips, but just doing what investigators have to do to solve this homicide, and I think eventually it's going to be solved.
The murder happened here on Damson Place, 3:45 in the afternoon, May 21st. Lisa Gross's daughter found her mother's body. There are no signs of a break-in. Police are keeping details quiet. They know Lisa Gross died of a puncture wound, but Chief Taylor won't say that they're looking for a knife here in the water. He believes Gross let the murderer in. Perhaps it was someone she knew. Now only the killer knows.
I'm sure it's frustrating for the family, for the community, certainly for law enforcement, but we're not going to give up, and eventually we'll solve this.
The chief tells me they're being very close to the vest on this because they don't want the killer to know what evidence they have. And in fact, they won't let us know whether they find any evidence or a weapon in the ponds after this diver search.
All right, Carol, thank you. Now, Chief Taylor tells people in the neighborhood to take the usual safety precautions. He does not believe anyone is in danger from a random killer.
Columbus police are calling a deadly shooting on the south side of Columbus a case of self-defense. It happened on a South 20th Street apartment late last night. Police found a man dead of a gunshot wound in an upstairs bedroom. He apparently robbed one of the apartment residents, then ran into a man who had a gun.
I seen both of them out here fighting, then I heard, then I went back and lay down for about a little bit, then started hearing gunshots.
The Franklin County Grand Jury will decide whether to indict the resident in this shooting, but police are not filing any charges.
The lawyer prosecuting the controversial case that caused riots in Cincinnati expects nothing less than a trial. Columbus City prosecutor Stephen McIntosh, who's prosecuting the case, will head up the case against Cincinnati officer Stephen Roach. Roach is charged with negligent homicide and obstructing official business for shooting 19-year-old Timothy Thomas to death. And McIntosh plans to take a hard line.
Based upon what I've looked at this point in time, I mean, the only offer that I would be willing to make is that the defendant plead guilty to the 2 charges that we have. Then it'd be up to the judge to determine whatever sentence the judge feels would be appropriate.
The officer faces up to 8 months behind bars and $1,500 in fines. Millions of Americans are waiting anxiously for tax rebates in the mail.
The president promised them, or did he? Find out whether the check will really be in the mail coming up.
And new at 6 tonight, there's shopping online and there are auctions online. The Troubleshooter team finds the best way to get the best deal next.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Bradley, and we are coming to you tonight from the Flower Bar. We are down at the Fisher's Greenhouse, and I've been working on this. Well, my friend Kathy here has been helping a little bit. We'll show you how it's coming, and I'll have a much sunnier forecast. See you back here in a few.
You're watching News Center on ABC6 for West Jefferson, Dublin, and your part of Central Ohio.
News Center closed captioning is brought to you by the men and women of General Motors, whose commitment to quality brings you outstanding cars and trucks. News Center on ABC6 and Fox 28 is proud to congratulate our Emmy nominees. Your hard work and dedication to quality shows. Great job.
Sweetie. Sweetie. Sweet and spicy. Spicy, wasty.
Introducing new spicy barbecue strips from KFC. They're sweet and spicy at the same time.
Ooh.
So how do you describe them?
Sweetie. Spicy. Swice-a-dollar.
Honey and smoked jalapeno barbecue sauce on freshly prepared whole white meat strips.
Whoa.
For a limited time, get side biscuit and 3 spicy barbecue strips for just $2.99. And for wing lovers, 8 wings for just $2.99. They're,
sweet and spicy.
Father's Day is June 17th, and Verizon Wireless has just the gift.
Hello?
Hey, Dad. Happy Father's Day. 2,250 minutes a month. So now you can give back all the time Dad's given you, or at least some of it. With no long-distance fees and no activation fee, all for just a $29.99 monthly access. Verizon Wireless, connecting more people in more places. Father's Day and every day.
Tonight,
Michael Landon's daughter in her battle with bulimia.
Did you at one point throw up like 12 times a day?
Then a Pearl Harbor Hunk's new movie about sex, plus the best and worst dressed stars. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on ABC6. Seinfeld, yada, yada, yada. Tonight at 11:30 on ABC6.
You're watching News Center on ABC6 with Charlene Brown and Bob Hetherington.
If you're hoping to get a tax rebate in the mail in the next few months, don't count on it until you see that check. A tax policy group says people in the low and lower middle income tax brackets might not get a refund at all. It depends on your year 2000 taxes. A representative from Policy Matters Ohio claims up to 2 million Ohioans won't get a rebate at all. The White House says most taxpayers will get as much as $300. This year, more than 35 million of us will be bidding at online auction sites.
The problem, if you're a first-time bidder, doing it online can be a little intimidating. Scott Taylor is here now with a special troubleshooter alert.
Lorraine, you said it. It can be very overwhelming. Now, you now have thousands upon thousands of auction sites to choose from. Here's a few tips to help narrow down your choices. Not all of us can afford to bid at the world-famous Sotheby's auction house. That's why finding a good online auction site can be the charm, but it also can be overwhelming because there are so many out there. My first tip, use a good search engine like Auction Watch to zero in on items you want.
Instead of clicking from site to site, search engines like Auction Watch will track dozens of auctions at once and alert you to the items you're looking for. They're a real time saver.
Online auctions do have a drawback. You can't inspect what you want to buy like you can at auction houses, so closely scrutinize written descriptions of the item.
Do your homework before bidding online. That way, you won't spend more money than you should, even in the heat of competition.
Consult pricing guides for collectibles, but when it comes to everyday items, you can comparison shop right online. Websites like CompareNet.com, eCompare.com, and MySimon.com are a big help. You can also find some help with proxy bids that some sites do offer.
It's like getting someone to attend the auction in your place. You set the spending limit. The proxy keeps boosting the bid by the minimum amount needed to win.
That way you will never pay more than your preset limit, which can be a problem when the juices get flowing at a real-time auction house.
A few more tips. Check what shipping and handling will cost you. Plus, before you hand over the cash, ask for the seller for their home address and phone number and do some research and confirm it. I know that can be hard, but that's a big red flag if you can't confirm anything.
What about how should you pay?
Well, there's really 3 different ways I would pay through the auction site itself or an escrow service or by credit card. And Lorene, you use those 3. It's easier to get your money back if there is a problem down the line.
Just don't pay Visa then, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Scott. Looking for something to do this weekend while the sun shines?
We're going to show you how you can celebrate the break in the rain in a creative and colorful way with the entire family next.
You're watching News Center on ABC6 for Newark, Clintonville, and your part of Central Ohio.
Schottenstein's treat you right with Father's Day savings on designer golf wear. Get shirts and shorts for only $16.99 each and microfiber pants only $19.99. Hurry and save more than you spend.
You work hard for the money, so we're gonna treat you right.
If you have been seriously injured or had a loved one killed in an auto accident, recent changes in Ohio law may benefit you. You may be entitled to an additional cash settlement even if your case was settled for the insurance company's policy limits. Call 1-800-INJURED if anyone has told you that you didn't have uninsured motorist coverage, or if they've said there is not enough money available from the insurance company for your injury claim. Don't let a lawyer or an insurance company tell you there's no coverage. Call 1-800-INJURED today to see if your case is eligible to be reopened. Call 1-800-INJURED.
In the deepest corners of the ocean, they've been lurking, unchanged for over 70 million years, waiting to strike. A major population center. Sharks, guardians of the deep, only at the Newport Aquarium.
To plan your Cincinnati vacation getaway, complete with attraction tickets and hotel accommodations, call 1-800-CINCY-USA or visit www.cincyusa.com. Call or visit today.
Sure, technology is great, but when is it going to stop speeding my life up and slow it down instead? Ah, that's more like it. Introducing the new DuPont Stainmaster Tack Test Fiber. New fiber technology that gives carpet an incredible feel. So soft, you'll forget it's carpet. Soften your home, soften your life with DuPont Stainmaster. Available at Levi's 4 Floors, your exclusive DuPont Flooring Center.
News Center is brought to you by Saturn, a different kind of car.
Downtown Columbus will be bustling with activity for the next couple of days. The Columbus Arts Festival is underway. This year recognizes the 40th birthday of the Arts Festival, with events for the entire family and artwork from more than 300 artists. The Arts Festival along the riverfront downtown runs through Sunday, June 8th. Hours are from 11:30 to 10 through Saturday and 11:30 to 7 on Sunday.
New tonight on News Center at 11, several cases of sabotage were uncovered at a Boeing airplane factory. Plus, the airline industry announces a 12-point commitment to improve service to their customers. We'll tell you what those promises cover at 11. And on News Center tonight at 10, are the herbal supplements in your food legal? Find out why the government is cracking down on some of the substances manufacturers add to the foods we eat. Those stories and much more tonight at 10 on Fox 28.
Now, here's the latest weather with Chief Meteorologist Chris Bradley.
Well, good evening, everybody. Chris's Garden tonight, coming to you live from the south side of Columbus. We're at the Fisher's Greenhouse, and in particular, we're coming to you from the Flower Bar. This is pretty cool. This is actually a first of its kind here in Columbus, where customers can come in, put together a basket, and have some professional help at it. And Kathy's been helping me at 5 o'clock, and I actually did some work, right?
A little bit.
She did most of it. We put in moss, and then we put a liner inside of that. We poked these guys through, and now we're finishing it off. And what do you recommend for the top?
You want lots of large, showy, flashy plants. You want lots of different colors to come out, something big, and things that are going to droop over, cascade over the side, tumble down, give you color all summer.
Okay, and you do offer some classes out
Yes,
here,
we do
so
have classes.
just call the greenhouse, Fisher's Greenhouse, if you're interested in this. Take a look now at some video of the weather, and you'll see we've got showers off south of us, and we have nice clearing skies here in the Buckeye State right now. Gotta like that. And as we go through the night tonight, maybe some fog forming. 57 will be our low. Winds will be coming out of the southwest here tonight. 70 degrees right now our temperature. It's 68 right now as you head Ohio. Readings are in. Cooler up north in the 50s and a little warmer down to our south.
Appeals in Colorado that Timothy McVeigh's appeal for a stay of execution has been denied. ABC's Dean Reynolds is in Denver and has been in the courtroom all day. Dean, what happened?
Well, Peter, the court ruled simply that McVeigh's argument is wrong, that the jury would not have been affected by this evidence that was withheld by the FBI. They would not have rendered a different verdict or a different sentence. And I should point out that this court has never overturned a ruling that Judge Mach has made in the case of Timothy McVeigh.
Thanks very much, Dean Reynolds in Denver. Those are the bare details of it. This means Jeffrey Toobin, our legal correspondent, he has one chance left, and that's to appeal to the Supreme Court if they decide to do so.
That's his only option left, the United States Supreme Court, but his lawyers have been very careful to say that there has been no decision made about whether he's going to appeal to the Supreme Court, so this may be the end.
Many thanks, Jeffrey Toobin and Dean Reynolds in Denver. We'll have all the details of this on World News Tonight in some parts of the country very shortly. McVeigh's stay denied by the Federal Appeals Court in Denver late this afternoon. I'm Peter Jennings.
All right, sorry for that interruption there with ABC News. Let me get you the forecast because that's what you really need to know about as the weekend comes your way. 76 degrees tomorrow. We'll see a mixture of clouds and sunshine. A gorgeous day for Saturday. We'll top out at 77. 81 with some thunderstorms possible late on Sunday, maybe early Monday. But the trend is for drier weather and warmer weather. And Bob, Lorene, we send it back inside to you. We got to the forecast after all.
All right, Chris, drier and warmer can't come soon enough. Thank you.
You gotta like it.
Thank you. Clay Hall here now with a look ahead at sports.
Big night. Hockey fans will be glued to Channel 6 tonight. We'll preview the Devils and the Avalanche. So come on, take the leap with us next on News Center Sports.
Home Life Furniture, one of the nation's largest retailers, has decided to hold its National Furniture and Bedding Sell-Off right here in Columbus. For a limited time, Sears in the Northland Mall on Morse Road will be host to this unprecedented event. Home Life has moved hundreds of truckloads of quality furniture from Maine to California for this sale event. Remember, this is a limited time sale and many items are one of a kind. So hurry into Home Life Furniture only at Sears for the National Furniture and Bedding Sell-Off in the Northland Mall. You'll save a lot of money.
Cheese conies.
Whenever you're feeling good and hungry.
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it.
A cheese coney is the perfect blend of hot dog,
chili.
This is like no other chili you've had before.
You put some onions in there if you like them, mustard.
cheese.
Cheese.
This has just got a unique taste. The chili's different than anything I've ever tasted.
I inhale mine.
Feeling good and hungry, skyline time.
Anybody should try.
Have a blast with Broadway in Columbus. Fun, fantasy, phenomenal entertainment for family and friends. South Pacific, The Rocky Horror Show, Saturday Night Fever, The Music Man, Blast, Contact, and Mamma Mia. Anyone can escape to once-in-a-lifetime Broadway moments and enjoy a great deal on the best seats in the house. In a city full of great things to do, Broadway in Columbus is your ticket to the very best. 7-show season ticket packages starting under $95 on sale now.
Amanda Tucker, she's got problems. $250,000 worth of problems.
I need $250,000 and I need it now.
Under one condition.
Montana!
Fasten your seatbelt and take a little trip on planes, trains, and automobiles. Downright funny, thoroughly entertaining.
Watch the new comedy Road to Redemption Saturday night at 6:30 on WSYX.
News Center is brought to you by Columbus Car Audio and Accessories. You're watching News Center on ABC6 with Clay Hall on sports.
A good evening to you. After playing more than 100 games over the last 8 months, the NHL season could come to an end tonight. The New Jersey Devils try to repeat right here on ABC6 at 8 o'clock. Colorado down 3-2, but not dead yet.
Yeah, you're right. You said this is what you play for, this is what you train for. We know if we bring our A game, we bring our best hockey, which we haven't brought in a few games. We're going to have a great shot at this. And
I don't feel like I got nothing in control. It doesn't matter if we're up 3-0. You never feel that way. You have to always have that fear. We know how good Colorado is, and they can change at any time.
And we drop puck at 8. Jim Trussell has found his own man. West Virginia strength coach Alan Johnson will take over the same duties at Ohio State on Monday. He's been a Mountaineer since 1993. Bruce Arena leads the U.S. national team against Ecuador tonight at Cruz Stadium. It's a friendly, meaning it doesn't count toward World Cup qualifying, but there is motivation. The U.S. 0-7 lifetime against Ecuador.
Yeah, well, I think anytime you put on a U.S. jersey and you step on the field, there's motivation. And a lot of guys here are trying to be part of a team that's going to qualify for the next World Cup and then be part of that team in the World Cup. So there's a lot of motivation for our players every time they step on the field.
It is a friendly, but both of us are in the middle of qualifying, and winning's a habit. I think both of us are in the habit of winning at the moment, so I think we each want to continue that.
Getting to work with Brad again has been an incredible pleasure, and having some of our guys in camp, getting them in with the national team guys helps us in a lot of different ways.
Do you like to bring Columbus guys back to Columbus?
I'd love to. And if the crew didn't have a game on Saturday, we would have loved to have had a couple of the crew players on the field. But we think at this point in the schedule, it's more important that the crew have their full array of players.
Highlights tonight. Lakers fan Jack Nicholson still in the front row. He paid dearly to watch Allen Iverson elevate his game against Jack's Lakers. 48 points, 7 straight in overtime. That's just a wicked move right there. Lakers' 19-game win streak is snapped. Put away the brooms. There will be no sweep. Pat Croce said so. Sixers win by 6. Jennifer Capriati needed a rub down, but nothing can slow her down at the French Open. She made the semis as a 14-year-old. Now, 11 years later, she's in the final. Capriati beat Martina Hingis 6-4 and 6-3. She'll play Kim Clijsters in the final. And here's a ride you won't find at Kings Island or Cedar Point. Jump off a cliff. Just take your life into your own hands here. Arctic skydiving, and at some point, that chute's going to open, because I'm going to stay here long enough to make sure it does, because we want to make sure this guy is going to be okay. That is the thrill ride known as News Center Sports. And we'll be right back after this.
Amanda Tucker, she's got problems. $250,000 worth of problems.
I need $250,000 and I need it now.
Under one condition.
Montana!
Fasten your seatbelt and take a little trip on planes, trains, and automobiles. Downright funny, thoroughly entertaining.
Watch the new comedy Road to Redemption Saturday night at 6:30 on ABC6.
Tony Bennett and K.D. Lang together live. The Coors Light Concert Series welcomes Tony Bennett and K.D. Lang, Friday, July 27th at Polaris Amphitheater. the man who pushed the American songbook to new heights, Tony Bennett, in perfect harmony with K.D. Lang. Get tickets now. American Express is the official card of Polaris Amphitheater, part of the Coors Light Concert Series.
2 parks plus 1 from the sea brings a number to 3.
Don't miss Six Flags Worlds of Adventure's opening season. A thrill park, water park, and sea life park. Make it a super park. 3 worlds, 1 ticket.
Six Flags tickets are just $28.99 at any participating Giant Eagle.
Something beautiful is in your future. Keep your eyes peeled. The Italian chicken sandwich.
Excuse me. Can I join you?
We're kind of busy right now.
The Whopper says, beauty is in the taste buds of the beholder. Try the tasty Italian chicken sandwich.
That was beautiful.
In the land of burgers, Whopper is king.
Chris is back with the last look, and he's got some sun.
Yeah, sun in the forecast. You gotta like this. I want to show you real quick from the flower bar here at the Fisher's Greenhouse, my final project. It's done. Okay, here's the 6th day. Oh, look, 76 tomorrow, 77 on Saturday, 81 on Sunday. Finally, some decent weather. You can pay me later.
Feel like summertime. Thank you very much, Chris. We'll have more of the stories that matter to you tonight.
News Center continues tonight at 10 and 11.
Tom Raper RVs has outlet prices on all Fleetwood RVs, the world's #1 RV manufacturer. Deep discounts on Fleetwood diesel and gas motorhomes, fifth wheels and travel trailers. The year's lowest prices on Discovery, Bounder, Pacero, Jamboree, Tioga, Avion, and Prowler. Any Fleetwood model. Enjoy yourself this summer. Hurry, it ends June 30th. America's #1 dealer. Midwest's largest selection. Your best deal. I-70 exit 149A, Richmond, Indiana. A short drive will save you thousands.
I'm Jim Keim, and here's just another reason you'll come back to Keim time after time.
This has never been done before and will never happen again. For the first time ever, get up to $2,750 cash back on selected trucks, or lease your choice of F-Series or Ranger for just $199 per month for 3 short years. And the serious savings continues, with low interest rates starting at just 0.9% on 12 of our best-selling models.
We're open 7 days a week, so visit Jim Keim Ford today.
Jim Keim Ford.
Houses are pretty powerful things. After all, how many horror movies have you seen where it's the house that's bleeding from the walls or telling its owners to beat it? Maybe houses get angry because they're underappreciated. Well, we think it's possible to take the power of your house and make it do good, not evil. Like paying for college, paying off existing bills, or even painting the house. Plus, we'll give you quick approval on your loan. Oh, by the way, if you do paint, you might want to make sure it's a color the house can live with.
It's the return of Prince.
My name is Prince, the one and only. You got that look.
Coming to the Nationwide Arena Thursday, June 21st. Tickets on sale Saturday morning at the box office, Ticketmaster, or charge by phone.
On World News Tonight, the lawyers for Timothy McVeigh